So what if you could create a professional, really compelling documentary-style video with like zero budget? I mean, no fancy cameras, no expensive software, no crew, just you, your computer, and a really cool idea. Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down right now. The complete blueprint for doing just that using nothing but free AI tools. Wow, the line hits hard, right? It sounds like it's straight out of a big budget production. But here's the thing. What if I told you the whole project it came from was made without spending a single dollar? And that's the secret sauce. Everything you just heard, the script, the voice, even the visuals that go with it, was generated by AI tools that you can access for free right now. This is not a gimmick, folks. This is a total game changer for creators. So let's pull back the curtain and see exactly how it's done. The magic behind all of this isn't some complicated technical mess. It's actually a really simple, repeatable blueprint. We're going to walk through a 4-step workflow that takes you all the way from a blank page to a finished, polished video. And yeah, it's all powered by AI. It's really just 4 stages. We start with a script, that's our foundation. Then we create a voice and polish the audio. After that, we generate all the cool visuals to match our story. And finally, we bring it all together in the edit. Let's dive into step 1, the script. Okay, first things first. The heart of any great video is a great story, right? So we start with the script. And this isn't just about getting some words down. It's about using an AI like ChatGPT to build a narrative that actually hooks the viewer from the very first second. See, the trick here isn't to just ask ChatGPT for a story. You have to be specific. You're asking for a structured script. You need those strong hooks to pull people in. You need clear scenes so you know what visuals to make. And you definitely want a powerful ending that sticks with them. You have to tell the AI exactly what you want it to build. And it all comes down to the prompt. The more precise you are, the better your result. Notice the details here. You're setting the tone, suspenseful. You're defining the structure with strong hooks and scene-wise. And here's a little pro tip for you. Adding no creator guidelines tells the AI to just give you the clean script without all the extra notes and suggestions. It's ready to go. All right, our script is ready to go. Now we need to give it a voice. But you can forget about buying a microphone or trying to find a quiet corner of your house to record in. We're going to generate a professional-sounding voiceover straight from our text file. You know, the old way of recording a voiceover is, well, it's a hassle. You need the gear, the quiet space, you mess up a line and have to do another take. The AI approach, it just skips all of that. It's fast, the tone is always consistent, and anyone can do it from anywhere. And the process is super simple. It's just 2 parts. First, we use a free tool called OpenAI FM. You just paste your script in, and boom, it gives you an MP3 audio file. Then, we take that file and make it sound even better using a free mobile app called Goldwave Studio. So, how do you make that AI voice sound less robotic? Well, here's the secret. Inside that Goldwave Studio app, there's a feature called silent deduction. By plugging in these exact settings you see here, the app automatically cleans up those tiny, unnatural pauses between words. It's a really small tweak, but it makes the voiceover flow so much more smoothly, way more like a real person. Okay, we've got our script, we've got our voiceover. Now for the really fun part. We need to actually see the story. In this step, we're going to generate every single image, every single video clip we need, and you guessed it, we're using another free AI tool. Let's grab a line from our script. I mean, that's a powerful sentence, but how do you turn that feeling into a visual? If you just type that sentence into an image generator, you might get something okay, but there's a much smarter way to do it. This is where things get really clever. Instead of you trying to write the perfect visual prompt, you go back to ChatGPT. You give it your script line by line, and you ask it to translate each line into a super detailed prompt that an image AI will understand perfectly. It's like using one AI to be the creative director for another AI. And just look at the difference. ChatGPT doesn't just repeat the words. It adds all this rich context, the year, the setting, the mood, the lighting. This is the kind of detail that visual AIs thrive on, and it's what gets you those incredible, high-quality images. And now you're at the finish line for this step. You just copied that amazing prompt, you pop it into a tool like Meta AI, and you let it work its magic. And here's the best part. Meta AI can animate those images for you with a single click, turning them into short video clips. Just download it, and you're ready for the next scene. All right, let's take stock. We've got our script, our voiceover, and a whole folder of amazing visuals. It is time for the final step, putting it all together. This is where we assemble all the pieces and build our final, powerful story.
And you can use any editing software you want for this, whether it's on your phone or your computer. The most important rule is to lay down that polished voiceover track first. That track is your guide, your backbone. Then you just start placing your visuals on top, matching the pictures to the words. Add some simple fades, a little background music to create emotion, and you are pretty much there.
And that's it. That is the entire blueprint. A simple, repeatable, 4-step process to create amazing videos about literally any topic you can think of. You now have the complete playbook to go from idea to final video, all without opening your wallet.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? When the tools to create professional-level content become totally free and available to everyone, what happens next? Does this mean that anyone out there with a powerful story to tell finally has the means to share it with the world?
The barrier to entry has just been obliterated. The only things you really need now are a great idea and the know-how to use these tools. Powerful stories are no longer locked behind big budgets. They're in your hands.